Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy SonTj, man. How's it here?
I got anger, hate, and jealousy inside my DNA. I got envy and bad energy inside my DNA. I got pints of Michael Jackson's blood inside my DNA. I don't do massive drugs, don't gas me up. Look, I got.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy SonTj here. How's it going, everybody? I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed the whole If Dragon Ball Z came out here today skit I did. I didn't know it was going to be that well received, man, and I think I told a lot of how everyone was feeling at that moment, and that video was mostly a response to the whole everyone's making videos kind of discussing Dragon Ball Super right now, kind of, you know, really throwing a lot of characters under the bus, and I kind of like, I don't know, wanted to make a joke out of it. But this is also kind of a video response to that information as well, because we see a lot of people like Afro Senju, D-Free and stuff making videos kind of spreading misinformation, and this video is not here to bash none of those guys, and it's not here for you to fall in love with Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super. You have a right to dislike these shows, okay? I'm not telling you that you need to or you have to. I'm just letting you know that if your reasoning for not liking certain characters or certain part of the show is invalid, like if you think that a lot of stuff that's wrong with the show is not really wrong, then I kind of feel like you just gotta admit you don't like them. Like, for example, Kale and Caulifla. A lot of stuff that's being hated about them was in the original series, and it's okay if you don't like it. But if you say the stuff that they're doing was okay in the original series, but it's not okay now because you dislike the characters, or you're saying that Dragon Ball Super is crappy because of it, then no, you should also hate it in Dragon Ball Z as well. You're picking and choosing. But I want to talk about this, man. And yet again, when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not trying to be a fanboy or whatever, because I've seen a lot of people, a lot of fake fans talking crap behind me on Google Plus, and I'm discovering it now. I'm just like, you could tell me that to my face, okay? I'm a person who could take criticism, and there's a reason why I make videos that are controversial like this, because I'm not afraid to express my opinion. It's mainstream now to hate on Kale and Caulifla, but I'm only one of the few people out here that's really defending them and letting you know my own opinion, because I don't care if my favorite YouTubers disagree with me or not. Afro Senju, I really enjoy that YouTuber. I like his videos and stuff, but I disagree with that man a lot, and I'm not afraid to admit that. And I don't care how small I am as a YouTuber. I don't care how many people disagree or not agree with me. I'm gonna have my own opinion. So I really hope you guys accept that as well. Don't be like, just because you like me, don't just go with my opinion. Have your own. But let's break it down, okay? So the main criticism I'm seeing about Kale and Caulifla is that it's too much being handed to him, right? Like, everything in Dragon Ball Z, every power-up, every form was worked hard for, right? We saw every workout, we saw everything, we saw the struggle. I don't really believe that's true at all. Matter of fact, a lot of forms and power-ups came from off-screen training or just the Halbach time chamber, just like, you know, they are training, you'll never see it, but they are somehow. And there are a few instances and stuff like that, but there's plenty of proof of showing this. But before we go into that, I want to talk about the two main comparisons, and I already made a video discussing this, Goten and Trunks. Now, a lot of people love Goten and Trunks, me too, but a lot of people being hypocrites about this. Let me explain. Now, I did a little Twitter thing talking about how Goten and Trunks went from naturally mastering Super Saiyan to becoming better than Goku at Super Saiyan 3 in 24 hours. Because, believe it or not, the Buu Saga happened all in one day. And a lot of criticisms come from Kale and Caulifla because they're mastering, not really mastering, but they're unlocking forms all in like a span of a day, because the Universal Survival Saga is happening pretty quickly. But the main issue is that a lot of people are saying that, well, we hate Kale and Caulifla, so we don't mind that Goten and Trunks are doing the same, but we hate them, so we're not gonna give Kale and Caulifla a pass. And the main thing is that if you don't like all of this, then you gotta hate both of them, okay? You can't just say, I hate Kale and Caulifla because I don't like those characters, but Goten and Trunks are cool, so I'm gonna allow it. That's not good. If you just say you don't like that at all, and that's one of the worst aspects about Dragon Ball, that's perfect. I like that. But if you're saying that, no, I'm gonna pick and choose, that's unfair. Because people also using the excuse that they was in the Halbach time chamber. They was in the Halbach time chamber for a week. I can understand a year or like months, but no, it was in there for a week, okay? And they unlocked Super Saiyan 3 with no master, just them training by themselves. 2 kids. And mind you, Goku only mastered Super Saiyan after training with Gohan. They mastered Super Saiyan off rip. And you're complaining about this? And I understand that Caulifla unlocked Super Saiyan 2 by accident, but she didn't learn how to master it once Goku told her. And the main argument here is that people are saying that, well, Goten and Trunks are allowed to do that because they're the sons of Goku and Vegeta, and Goku and Vegeta already unlocked Super Saiyan. Gohan didn't unlock Super Saiyan until later on down the road, and Future Trunks was the son of Vegeta as well, but he didn't unlock Super Saiyan until Gohan died in the movie, and he unlocked Super Saiyan off screen or off panel in the manga. Your arguments are being twisted here, and they're being inconsistent. At this point, you just gotta admit that you're picking and choosing, and you just biased. And that's okay to be biased, but it's okay, but you gotta admit it. You shouldn't just say Dragon Ball Super sucks and is awful if you do have a bias and you're picking and choosing which is cool, which is not cool. And the thing is that people don't even really recognize Goten and Trunks outside of Gotenks. And Kel and Caulifla are being recognized before even fusing together. So I'm just saying here is that you gotta be fair. If you're not gonna be fair, then you shouldn't say that Dragon Ball Super sucks. You just should say that I don't like these characters. And that's fine. But you gotta be consistent. Another character that everyone loves is Gohan. Gohan's my second favorite character, but a lot of people, yet again, are always complaining about they need to work hard for their power-ups. Gohan has never really worked hard for his power-ups at all, except in Super. Like, a majority of his powers come from his natural potential. And people don't want to hear it when you talk about Kel and Caulifla's natural potential, but potential has always been a thing in Dragon Ball. Gohan's the key to that. He unlocked Super Saiyan 2 through just potential as a whole, and he was pretty much one of the weaker characters in the Buu saga because he didn't train, just like in Super. Like way worse in Super. But he wasn't really relevant until he just sat down with Elder Kai for a bunch of episodes, then out of nowhere, he's stronger than everyone else. Like, don't you have a problem with that? Or you just like Gohan, so you have no issue? I just need to know this information because Gohan is the god of BS power-ups. And I'm not going to act like Dragon Ball Z doesn't have faults. I'm not saying that. It's okay to criticize it. But if you're saying that those power-ups are cool, but Kel and Caulifla's power-ups are bad, then you need to check yourself because you're correct if you say it's all BS. I can give you that. But if you're saying that one is cool and one's not, that's unfair. Another character who has a lot of power-ups that are just very convenient is Piccolo. Now, I love Piccolo. He's like in my top 5 favorites, but that man works hard all the time, but he only becomes relevant when he fuses with someone. Like, case in point, Piccolo was barely able to keep up with the Saiyans, but he fused with Nail, who was like maybe around the Ginyu Force, and then out of nowhere, he's able to like mess up second form Frieza. Then he becomes irrelevant for a while after that, trains with Goku and Vegeta, then he becomes powerful a little bit, then he fuses with Kami, out of nowhere. He could have done that a long time ago, but out of nowhere, he's able to compete with the androids. No one had a problem with that. People were just happy that he was powerful. Like, this is my main point here. Like, people used to be happy that these characters used to be relevant and powerful, but yet they're picking and choosing to hate on Kel and Caulifla. And the main criticism of Dragon Ball Super right now is that they don't feel like a lot of people are contenders and they feel like Goku and Vegeta are overpowered. But when you get characters that can compete with them, if they don't like those characters, they're mad. They don't like it at all. So you gotta understand this information here. You can't pick and choose what characters are cool to get power-ups and what are cool can't. Either they're all bad or they're all good. You gotta choose. And another character, which is a big fan favorite, is Vegeta. Now, Vegeta, he works really hard. There's plenty of stuff showing that, but a lot of his transformations are kind of A-pools as well. Like, not in terms of just like, you know, he's not working hard. No, it's just that a lot of his transformations are off panel. Like, for example, when he unlocks Super Saiyan, in the anime, there's some type of information over it. But in the manga, he just says that he was tired of being second place and boom, he's Super Saiyan. Then he unlocks Super Saiyan Grade 2 off panel in the Hallball Time Chamber. And the Hallball Time Chamber is used a lot just to show, yo, they're training. They're just letting you know they're training. We don't know how they unlock these forms, but they're training. That's all you get. And so, like, then he's skipping transformations left and right. The man skipped Super Saiyan 3 straight to... Actually, he stripped Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan God if you don't count the manga, which the manga is canon to a point. But Vegeta is a character who naturally rose in strength out of nowhere in terms of just matching Goku or doing a lot of his workouts and stuff off screen. And a lot of people's arguments is that we need to see more of that because that's all we saw in Dragon Ball Z. But we only saw Vegeta training when he wasn't really unlocking forms. But then when you unlock forms, it was mostly off panel screening. Like, we don't even know how he unlocked Super Saiyan 2. And even if you use the logic that he did it through Majin, that's just through plot induced power as well. I'm just saying that this has always been a thing in Dragon Ball Z, and it's not good, okay? But I'm just saying, if you're saying that's good in Dragon Ball Z, then you gotta be consistent here. Another misconception that I really don't like, because it's just an excuse to hate on stuff, is the whole back situation, the whole bubbling in the back. And I get it, it's funny. Okay, I do get it, it's funny. I know jokes and everything, but I feel like a lot of people take it out of context and just want to use it as an excuse. Because when it first came out, it really wasn't a big deal. But to realize that people like Afro-Central and a lot of people still have issues with that, it's kind of disturbing, because the point of it is to let you know how their ki is released when they go Super Saiyan. That is not why they go Super Saiyan. Okay, let's break this down, because a lot of people are very confused by this. Okay, so far there's been shown 3 different ways how to go Super Saiyan. Okay, the first one, which Goku, Gohan, a lot of people did, which is through rage. Like, the main thing is that, like, one is through a death. Like, Goku did it when Krillin died. Trunks did it when Gohan died. That's the first way how you unlock Super Saiyan. The second way is through pure rage, which Vegeta, Gohan, a lot of people did, is when they just feel a release in them and they just go out and they power up. And the third way is just being a prodigy. We've seen it with Goten, Trunks, Kale, and Caulifla. They're just prodigies. But people don't like that, or they only accept it for Goten and Trunks because of nostalgia. It's not being retconned that Super Saiyan is only attained through bubbling of your back. No, that's not what it means. It's talking about when they go Super Saiyan, the ki that is released is from their back. Even Goku confirms this. Nothing's being retconned because you don't understand it. And my main point is, because I was talking about this in Afro-Central's comment section, is that you can make all the jokes you want to, but you can't say it's stupid because you don't understand it. It's just the chakra release. And no, we're not talking about Naruto. Chakra and ki is all about, that's all, they're mixed together in real life in terms of like my body and body manipulation. But the main point is that it's like the same thing with Metachlorians in Star Wars. It's just an explanation of how they transform into Super Saiyan. It's not the key to unlocking Super Saiyan. And the main point is that the characters were so strong regardless that they didn't need a rage or anything like that, because they're just that powerful. Same how Goten and Trunks transformed right off bat because they was already that powerful. But for you to just make that joke or make that whole argument that it's stupid because you don't understand it, it's bad. And like a lot of you YouTubers that are saying that, you're just feeding the animal of misinformation. And I don't think that's a good move, because when we're YouTubers, especially big YouTubers, everyone believes every word we say. And when you spread stuff like that, and I know it's a joke and meme, people just believe you and just find new reasons to hate. And I don't think that's a good move. Now, I want to talk about Universe 6 Saiyans, right? And I think I already talked about a little bit of this in the video, but people love to use the whole, well, Goten, Trunks, and Gohan are valid, and Trunks as well are valid in their powers because they're hybrids. They are naturally mutated to become more powerful than the regular Saiyans. But if you're going to use that argument, then the argument that Universe 6 Saiyans are way more developed should be valid as well. Because Universe 6 Saiyans developed so much because of Frieza's overall like influence was not there, and they developed for years and years to the point they lost their tails, that you should give them a break when they're powering up so quickly, because we've seen plenty of instances of mutated Saiyans like Goten, Trunks, or people like that powering up within a day of just through moments of pure learning. And they've been being taught by legends such as Goku and Vegeta, and their base power levels were already stronger than Goku and Vegeta throughout all Dragon Ball Z. And I just feel like you guys are taking it really out of context and just saying, no, things need to happen this way and this way. There's no set power levels to transformations at all. Just like Goku Super Saiyan from the Frieza saga is not going to be the same power as Goku turning Super Saiyan from the Buu saga. That's not how it works. There's no set power levels for each transformation. There's different bases that go with those multipliers. This is when we all talk about power scaling, because people don't understand power scaling and just saying it's messed up without doing any real type of research. There's still people believing now that Super Saiyan God Goku right now is the same strength that he fought Beerus with. Like, unless if you really don't understand power scaling, do research. But don't say that it's awful power scaling because you refuse to do research and you're confused. Like, it's okay to be confused, admit that, but don't just say it's awful without admitting that you're just confused and you don't understand it. But my overall point is that it's okay to not like Dragon Ball Super or to like Dragon Ball, because there's a lot of stuff from Dragon Ball Z that's bad that's in Dragon Ball Super. But don't say that bad stuff is only good in Z because of nostalgia, and say that that it's not good in Super. And I didn't want to bring this up, but I feel like a lot of you guys are being kind of picky, because a lot of you guys are saying some very mean stuff in the comment section about these two characters. I know they're not real, but saying that they're B words, kill these hoes, stuff like that. I don't like to say it, but a lot of you guys don't really like female characters, but don't know how to express it. So you just say these characters are stupid and dumb, but you have a false masculinity and you want all your characters to be tough in some aspects. You can't say that there's no contenders and Goku and Vegeta are OP, but when male characters come in who are on their level, you're like, okay, that's cool. But with female characters that come in, they're on their level and they're doing very similar stuff to the male characters, you feel double standards. I didn't like to bring that point in, but I'm actually seeing a lot of this and I'm really afraid, but this is true for a lot of people. But yet again, let me know what you guys talking about, you know, because you can always disagree with me, it's fine. But I just want a lot of the fan base to admit that they have a lot of double standards and they don't like Dragon Ball Super because of these double standards. And that's fine, but you can't say that these same things that you don't like in Dragon Ball Super that's in Z are cool. It's double standards, man. But yet again, I'm making this video pretty quickly, so it might be a lot of, you know, repetitiveness and stuff, but I just want to put these videos out quick as I can because I've been under a lot of pressure in terms of schooling and working out and, you know, track stuff. But yet again, I might make a video with someone that's on the track team who knows about Dragon Ball. He's not really like, you know, a full on like, you know, like super tier fan, but it's just cool seeing someone just talk about Dragon Ball and just enjoy the show. And I think the main message of all this is that don't forget to have fun with entertainment such as anime and stuff. I feel like a lot of people overanalyze this stuff and forget to have fun. Like, you gotta understand that you love to analyze, you love to break down, you like to tear things apart, but remember the point of anime entertainment is to have fun as well. And I feel like a lot of people are missing the point of that and they just want to tear things down, but then they're gonna miss it once it's over. Just remember, when you're watching these shows and watching anime, don't look to hate, look to have fun. Like back in the day when Dragon Ball Z, because a lot of you guys don't see the flaws in Dragon Ball Z because you had fun while watching it. Make sure to have fun while watching this as well. Don't come in with so much hatred because the world is so bad right now. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. SonTj, peace. Love you all.